On the cold, rainy evening of November 24, 1971, a man known only by the alias D.B. Cooper boarded a Northwest Orient Airlines flight in Portland, bound for Seattle. Clad in a dark suit, black tie, and carrying a briefcase, he appeared as an unassuming businessman. However, his intentions were anything but ordinary. As Flight 305 took to the skies, Cooper handed a note to a flight attendant, revealing he had a bomb. His demand was simple but audacious: $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. He made it clear the plane, passengers, and crew were his hostages until his conditions were met. As disbelief turned into a chilling reality, the authorities scrambled to gather the ransom and meet Cooper's demands. In an astonishingly swift operation, the FBI arranged the cash and parachutes at Seattle-Tacoma Airport. Upon landing, Cooper traded the safety of the passengers for his ransom, but retained some crew members and demanded the plane be refueled for a flight toward Mexico City. The air of tension was palpable as Flight 305 ascended again into the night sky. Cooper's next move was as daring as it was surreal. At approximately 8 p.m., somewhere over the southern Cascades, Cooper opened the rear air stair of the Boeing 727 and leapt into the freezing, stormy night with the ransom money strapped to him. Pilots promptly relayed the astonishing news to air traffic control, sparking one of the most extensive manhunts in the history of the FBI. Despite exhaustive searches over rugged terrain and intense scrutiny, no definitive trace of Cooper or the ransom was ever found. Over the years, numerous theories and speculations about D.B. Cooper's fate have emerged. Some hypothesize he perished in the wilderness, his body concealed by the dense forests and unyielding elements. Others believe he survived, assimilating back into society and living under an assumed identity. The mystery endures, a fascinating puzzle defying resolution. The legend of D.B. Cooper remains etched in the annals of American crime lore, an unsolved enigma that continues to captivate the imaginations of those intrigued by tales of adventure, audacity, and the unknown.